Psora in the 12th house with hormonal and planetary influences. The 12th house governs the feet, sleep patterns, lymphatic system, and subconscious mind. It also influences the pineal gland, hypothalamus, and fluid regulation within the body. This house is associated with rest, dreams, and psychological health, particularly the release of emotions and subconscious issues. When Psora affects the 12th house, it can manifest through sleep disturbances, fluid retention, and hormonal imbalances. Planetary influences from Rahu, Ketu, Mars, Saturn, and Venus can further exacerbate these symptoms, leading to a wide range of physical and mental effects. Rahu's influence. Rahu amplifies energy in the 12th house, leading to overactivity in the nervous system, sleep disturbances, and hormonal dysregulation. Rahu plus Moon. Amplification of emotional and sleep issues. Rahu heightens the Moon's influence, causing insomnia, restlessness, and hyperactive dreaming. Psora adds a layer of chronic emotional tension, worsening sleep disturbances and anxiety. Hormonal imbalances. Rahu increases the activity of the pineal gland, causing disruptions in melatonin production and affecting sleep cycles. Physical manifestations. Insomnia or erratic sleep patterns leading to chronic fatigue. Hormonal imbalances, especially in melatonin, affecting emotional balance and sleep quality. Ketu's influence. Ketu reduces vitality and emotional clarity, leading to suppression in the lymphatic system, subconscious mind, and sleep cycles. Ketu's Moon. Suppressed emotional release. Ketu's influence leads to emotional detachment, causing depression and disconnection from the subconscious mind. Psora heightens these tendencies, leading to disturbed dreams and difficulty processing emotions. Hormonal suppression. Ketu decreases the production of melatonin, which affects sleep and emotional health. Physical manifestations. Chronic fatigue and a sense of emotional emptiness with disturbed sleep cycles. Weakness in the lymphatic system, leading to a reduced immune response and fluid retention. Mars's influence. Mars influences the muscles, nervous system, and sleep, leading to overactivity and stress. Mars Moon. Overdrive in emotional and sleep systems. Mars increases emotional and physical tension, leading to overactive dreams, nightmare, and sleep disturbances. Psora amplifies these issues, making rest difficult. Adrenal overactivity. Mars overstimulates the adrenal glands, leading to increased cortisol levels and chronic stress, which can disrupt sleep patterns. Physical manifestations. Nightmares, restlessness, and chronic insomnia due to overactive adrenal glands. Nervous system strain, causing stress and fatigue. Saturn's influence. Saturn slows down the body's processes, leading to chronic fatigue, sleep disturbances, and emotional suppression. Saturn Moon. Suppression of emotional release and rest. Saturn reduces emotional expression, causing feelings of emotional stagnation and difficulty resting. Psora intensifies these issues, leading to chronic insomnia and emotional coldness. Hormonal suppression. Saturn decreases melatonin production, leading to disrupted sleep cycles and chronic fatigue. Physical manifestations. Chronic insomnia and difficulty achieving restful sleep, resulting in emotional detachment. Fatigue, with low energy levels due to disrupted melatonin and cortisol regulation. Saturn Venus. Chronic emotional and physical fatigue. Saturn suppresses Venus's influence on emotional balance, leading to chronic stress and difficulty relaxing. Psora exacerbates feelings of isolation and dissatisfaction with rest and recovery. Slow recovery from emotional stress. Saturn slows down the body's ability to recover from emotional and physical stress, leading to long-term fatigue and poor sleep quality. Physical manifestations, chronic fatigue and sleep disturbances with prolonged periods of emotional stress. Hormonal imbalances, leading to low energy and emotional exhaustion. Venus's influence. Venus governs the fluid balance, kidneys and reproductive hormones, often causing hormonal imbalances when afflicted in the 12th house. Venus plus Rahu. Excessive emotional and physical exhaustion. Rahu amplifies Venus's influence, leading to emotional instability and excessive fluid retention. Psora heightens these effects, causing difficulty in regulating emotional stress and sleep. Hormonal overstimulation. Rahu's influence on Venus leads to hormonal imbalances, particularly in the pineal gland and fluid regulation, causing swelling and fatigue. Physical manifestations. Fluid retention, leading to swelling in the lower limbs and fatigue. Hormonal imbalances, leading to difficulty in managing emotions and sleep cycles. Through these planetary influences in the 12th house, Psora manifests as sleep disturbances, chronic fatigue, fluid retention, and hormonal imbalances, affecting the subconscious mind, lymphatic system, and emotional well-being. Psora in the 12th house with hormonal and planetary influences, including Sun, Jupiter, Mercury. The 12th house governs the feet, sleep patterns, lymphatic system, and fluid regulation in the body, as well as the subconscious mind, rest, and dreams. It is linked to the pineal gland, hypothalamus, and other hormones that control sleep and emotional well-being. When Psora afflicts the 12th house, it manifests through sleep disturbances, fluid retention, hormonal imbalances, and emotional instability. The planetary influences of Sun, Jupiter, Mercury, and their combinations with Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, and Mars intensify these symptoms, leading to disruptions in sleep, fluid balance, and mental health. Sun's influence. The Sun governs vitality, bone health, and sleep regulation through the pineal gland. In the 12th house, it affects overall vitality and sleep, leading to burnout, restlessness, and hormonal imbalances. Sun's Mercury, overstimulation and restlessness. When Sun combines with Mercury, it causes mental overactivity and difficulty achieving restful sleep. Psora exacerbates these tendencies, leading to nervous exhaustion and chronic fatigue. Disruption of sleep patterns. The Sun's influence on sleep combined with Mercury's stimulation of the nervous system results in disturbed sleep cycles, affecting the pineal gland and melatonin production. Physical manifestations. Chronic insomnia and difficulty with restful sleep. Hormonal imbalances involving melatonin leading to fatigue and stress. Sun plus Jupiter. Disruption of fluid regulation and sleep. The Sun and Jupiter together lead to excessive heat and fluid retention, with Psora causing issues like swelling in the lower limbs and difficulty achieving rest due to overactivity. Overstimulation of metabolism and endocrine function. Jupiter's expansion in the 12th house can lead to excessive hormonal production, affecting sleep and causing metabolic imbalances. Physical manifestations. Fluid retention, particularly in the feet and lower limbs. Sleep disturbances due to overstimulation of the endocrine system. Jupiter's influence. Jupiter governs the liver, lymphatic system, and fatty tissues, and in the 12th house it impacts fluid retention, hormonal imbalances, and sleep regulation. Jupiter plus Mercury. Fluid retention and stress. Jupiter's influence on the lymphatic system, combined with Mercury's impact on the nervous system, leads to fluid retention and nervous tension. Psora exacerbates these issues, causing sleep disturbances and stress-related fluid imbalances. Hormonal imbalances. The combination of Jupiter and Mercury affects the pineal gland, disrupting the production of melatonin and other sleep-related hormones. Physical manifestations. Swelling in the lower limbs due to fluid retention. Insomnia and nervous tension due to hormonal disruptions. Jupiter-Sun. Excessive fluid retention and emotional disturbances. Jupiter and Sun together cause fluid retention in the body, leading to swelling and discomfort in the lower limbs. Psora heightens these symptoms, causing restlessness and emotional instability. Overstimulation of hormones. This combination can lead to hormonal overdrive, causing issues with sleep patterns, particularly melatonin regulation. Physical manifestations. Fluid retention, especially in the feet, and difficulty resting. Emotional instability due to poor sleep and hormonal excess. Mercury's influence. Mercury governs the nervous system and sleep regulation, particularly impacting the nervous tension and dreams in the 12th house. Mercury-Sun. Overstimulation of the nervous system. Mercury combined with the Sun leads to overactive dreams, nervous tension, and sleep disturbances. Psora worsens these issues, causing emotional restlessness and exhaustion from lack of sleep. Sleep disruptions due to mental overactivity. The influence of Mercury on the nervous system, combined with the sun's heat, leads to restlessness and difficulty in achieving deep sleep. Physical manifestations. Restlessness and difficulty sleeping due to nervous tension. Fatigue and nervous exhaustion from chronic sleep disturbances. Mercury plus Jupiter. Nervous tension and fluid retention. Mercury's effect on the nervous system, combined with Jupiter's influence on fluid regulation, leads to a combination of stress and swelling, particularly in the feet. Psora exacerbates this combination, causing chronic fatigue and swelling. Hormonal stress. Disruptions in the production of melatonin and other sleep hormones occur due to this combination, causing stress-related sleep issues. Physical manifestations. Chronic insomnia and swollen feet. Fatigue and nervous exhaustion due to hormonal imbalances. Conjunctions involving Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, Mars. When Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, or Mars are involved in conjunctions with Sun, Jupiter, or Mercury, the effects of Psora on the 12th house become more pronounced. Rahu Sun, excessive mental and physical overactivity leading to chronic insomnia, nervous exhaustion, and issues with fluid retention. Ketu's Mercury, suppression of sleep and emotional release, leading to chronic fatigue, depression, and sleep disturbances. Saturn Jupiter, sluggish lymphatic system and hormonal imbalances, leading to fluid retention and emotional suppression. Mars Sun, overheating in the body, leading to exhaustion, restlessness, and chronic fatigue from disrupted sleep cycles. These planetary combinations in the 12th house, when afflicted by Psora, result in physical and emotional challenges, particularly affecting sleep, fluid regulation, and hormonal balance, leading to issues like insomnia, fatigue, and fluid retention in the body.